What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We're back with another Musume video, and before I get started with the video, I just want to say that the reason why I'm here right now, this is basically future me from the video, because as I was editing the video, for some odd reason, the audio is weird. So, I realize weird is because when I put it in Premiere Pro, it usually gives me the audio, but this time it was saying like there was something wrong with it. And even I thought maybe they just won't show me the audio peak files or whatever. Played the video, played the video, or as it was still there, and no audio was coming out. So I guess all the audio was gone. So basically, I got stuck with just a gameplay. So that's what you guys are most likely seeing right now, is the gameplay. So we're gonna have that in the background as I go over the comments, and yeah, this will probably be just a shorter than usual training video, since I don't know what happened. Hopefully this won't be like the third time me trying to record this technically, but I do have to go over your guys' comments, and that's primarily the reason why I'm here, because I do want to go over the comments. I do feel bad if I don't. I've been, pretty much going over your comments since a while now, so I'm just gonna go in the same order I went, and my answers might just be a little bit shorter than what it was before. So I do apologize for all that. It just, I don't know what happened. It looked perfectly fine. It was fine yesterday as well when I recorded for yesterday's video, but I don't know what happened today. Maybe something in that specific file, but we'll see what happens after this one. But let's just start off with the comments now. So the first comment is from Nova. I think training for the long distance is quite tough in general, seeing how stamina is always going to be an issue, but I am making things work for Palmer. Queen and Dio will have to come next, as it has been a while training long distance Umas. Of course, there's also a matter of raising them to level 5, as I am missing some materials at the moment. If Crown is released before the CM, then I might switch out McQueen. Only time will tell, but I'm thinking the CM will be more brutal than the League of Heroes. Yeah, I've always had a tough time when it comes down to long distance, simply because I feel like I'm trying to fix up too much. Whereas for like medium distance and below, I can just have stamina at a certain point, then I don't really quite have to worry about it. So that's pretty much the primary issue I do have with long distance training, or also Great Escape, is the fact that I need to worry about stamina being at 1200, and that usually takes away from my speed, which sucks. Let's see. But good thing, that's a good thing you're making things work out for Palmer. There's a lot of times when McQueen and Dio could wait. And I think the last time we had like something long distance was the League of Heroes after Top Road was released, if I'm remembering this correctly, because I do remember using Top Road there for the first time. At least that's what I remember. Yeah, I don't know if I've been getting mets, to be honest, because I just been doing the usual training run. We'll see what happens later down the road, but I feel like I'm okay at the moment, hopefully. If Crown is released before the CM, or at least by the CM, I don't know if I do want to pull for her. I'm just not too sure at the moment. I don't know how many gems I'll have by then, or jewels by then, so we'll see what happens. Like you said, only time will tell, but yeah, I think the CM would just be more brutal, just to the fact that it's the Arima Kinen CM. And of course, League of Heroes CM is usually more brutal than League of Heroes, so it's all good. It's good to see that you are saving now for something in the future. Will that be Crown? Possibly. But it's most likely gonna be for Duramente, if anything. But if not, then it's probably Kita's third costume. In any case, I think the great support cards will come during the anniversary. You have time to make your move. Yeah, it'll probably be crowned if the rumors are correct by then. Kita's third costume is also a correct guess, but I don't know where they would give Kita a third costume, because Dio's third costume was, in my opinion, completely random. Like, I didn't expect that outfit costume to be released. I would say Kita would probably be another festival character, but the only issue I see with that is that her normal outfit is technically a festival outfit, if you think about it. Kinda, but you probably just give her a different kimono or something, then it'll probably kimono, yukata, whatever you want to call it. Then maybe it'll work out. I feel like the festival theme would fit her, just as we all know. Kind of just represents festivals in a way. As for support cards, yeah, I'll probably most likely be doing my polls for those in the anniversary, so for sure have time for that. But of course, if any good ones are released along the way, then I'll for sure probably pull for it as long as you guys say so. Because sometimes I'll look at a card and be like, it looks kind of alright. It could be good. And and a good example would be the Sounds of Earth card, which we'll go over that portion with Cheese's comment, because I do remember what the comments, have, because I already did this section once already. But this is probably really random, but I was playing reverse and this Only character sounds a lot like Saki from Girlfriend Ex-Girlfriend, and oh my gosh, they are voiced by the same seiyuu. I rarely look up seiyu's names in games or even anime for that matter. I'm not sure how people know who is voiced by who with relative ease. Then again, I don't really pay attention to movie stars either. There are just people out there who can memorize their names, voice, and even their birthdays. The more you know, I guess. I don't know who the Only character is, I'll be honest, but I did. I don't know if I searched it up here. Oh, I did. And I don't have her. All I've really been using was Regulus Medicine Pocket. I already forgot names, but those two are the 6 stars I got that I'm using primarily, along with 2 other characters. I just forgot their names. The 4th slot is usually random depending on the level or stage, but other than that, I pretty much has been using the same for the 3 the whole time. As for their voice actors, I mean, I think I'm assuming you're talking about the sub voice actors more so than the English voice actors, because I feel like it's really obvious, more obvious for English voice actors to be recognized just by their voices and all that. But for the voice actors that does the sub, or that does the sub, yeah, those can get kind of confusing if you're trying to follow along with them. The only way I could see people remembering them is if they've seen multiple animes with them in it, or they simply just look up their information and just have really great memory. That's the only way I see it. But I think after maybe say like 3, maybe 4 animes and of hearing the same voice, you'll probably start recognizing it. At least that's what I think. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Nova. Next comment is from Ren, and it is 2 comments. Honestly, I kind of regret pulling. Yes, I used my measly 5k gems. I didn't get nothing, and honestly, I was rolling to roll. But then you'll have a chance to get tapped after her banner. And due to me, I don't know, if I'll be able to hold on to the support choice without using it for 3 months. And Satono this December, dang, if the rumor is true, then I don't know if I can get enough gems within what, like a week or so. So that's kind of the reason why we don't pull, just for the sake of pulling, I guess. Like, I came in knowing that I would most likely not pull for Tap Dance City, since I don't know, I wasn't really, not that I don't like her, it's just I don't really, I guess, know much about her, or I don't know, I just don't have that interest as if they would do like Katsuragi's, I guess, or like Duramente and all that. So yeah, I kind of just came in knowing I didn't want to pull for her. And yeah, like you said, you can get her after the banners because she'll be in the general pool. So yeah, that's also another reason it was another easy pass for me, because I knew I didn't want to strictly pull for her right away. And I was like, I could probably just get her later on. So it's all good. And yeah, Satono Crown probably in December based on the rumors. If that's the case, it's still 50-50. I do want to pull for her, but I do want to save. I'm just not sure just yet. But it shouldn't be within the week, because within a week it should be the Christmas banner, because Halloween they did at the end of September / beginning of October. Festival banner they did at the end of October / the beginning of November. So if that trend has been going on for, assuming since the beginning of the game, when they first started doing it, Christmas should be at the end of November, beginning December. New Year's banner should be at the end, beginning of December, January, and the same for Valentine's banner for January, end of January, and the beginning of February. At least that's how it's been consistently from what I remember. Definitely saving my 186 gems now. I actually made an alt account for the friendship grind, train once a day with my Kita and support card, and just repeat after I do it that day. I think basically I'll get like 100 friend points a week and some crowns. I'm not sure how many of those I get a day since I wasn't paying attention. Also, since she has a card now, the SR card of her sister, is it possible she could also be a character in future? Yeah, you should probably start saving now. At this point. And the sucky part about pulling just for pulling, or rolling just for rolling, is you built your pity, but it doesn't transfer over, if you know what I'm trying to say here. That's probably like the only thing I like about the other game. I don't want to mention names anyway. If you know, you know, but it's cool. It's cool. An alt account, that's quite interesting to get yourself some friendship points and crowns, but do what you gotta do, I guess. And for, what was her name? Berzina, I think? I hope that's how you say it. She will most likely should get a character, be a character in the future. I think we have, what, Sounds of Earth still needs to get released. And we should most likely be getting her. Also the fact that she's part of Team Canopus, so that makes sense. What else? I don't know who else we have but don't have. Who else do we have that we have as a card but don't have? Like, let me see. Tap Dance City just came out. When did her card come out? Tap Dance City's card came out in September, and then 2 months later she got released. So yeah, at least her Guts card. Who else do we have? Jungle Pocket. We do have a rare card of her. I'm pretty sure we have an SR card as well. Maybe. Do we have an SR card? Yeah, Speed 1. we should most likely be getting a jungle pocket. And then that pretty much just leaves Verzina, if I'm not mistaken. That's left besides maybe Kudomaru Tsuyoshi. And I think that's pretty much it that we have as a card, but hasn't been released as a character, I think. So I'm pretty sure we should be getting her in the future. Don't know. I would say it'd be unlikely, maybe, to have her before Cheval Grand, but we'll see what happens. It's side games. They do what they want. Before I actually got my Commander Special Week, I had actually watched your video for the guide. So you're kind of the only reason I have her. LOL. I remember getting that special skill Special Week needed, and I used it for Super Creek. Aw, thank you. That's actually actually cool to know that got her simply because of my video. So that kind of good feeling. A good feeling. And as for the anniversary, do you think there will be a free choice for something? Does the anniversary usually give stuff like that? If so, I'm wondering, well, what does the anniversary usually give you? Guess I gotta hope there's some type of event, or if I can get my characters higher for PvP ranking, but this time I hope not to mess up the saving streak this time. I'm not sure of the free stuff that you can select on your own. I'm really not sure. Maybe, but I don't remember. All I remember is like getting the support card that you can get from the login and missions. And then just jewels in general. But we should also most likely be getting a story event around that time as well, I think. Maybe. I feel like we should. I don't know, because it should be after the Valentine's banner, so I'm not sure. Or at least sometime before after the Valentine's banner, but we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all I can think of. Just jewels and word card. Other than that, probably like smaller things, but I don't know about anything where you could like a ticket to select something. But yeah, there should be some kind of event, but as of right now, we'll just see what happens. It could change. It could change how it is, and we'll be quite surprised if they do. Gold Sky Bourbon Universe gives you Dura Luck. Well, we'll see when Duramente gets released. Don't know when she's going to be released, but just waiting. This was a great video, by the way, and yeah, it's called Estival versus, not Festival. Oof. If you don't plan on looking up that game, I'll just tell you how it is. It's like if Destiny Child and Epic 7 had a child. And if you include H game into the equation. Yeah, I've never heard of Estival versus, nor have I not heard of... I haven't heard of Destiny Child. If you're talking about Destiny Child, it is not because of the game. It's because something else. That's like the only thing that pops in my mind. But if it's a gacha game, I haven't heard of it. And with Estival versus, haven't heard of it as well. Epic 7, I have played it for probably a month, and that's it. And if you add H game into the equation, then I see. As for Senran Kagura, it's just fan service. And in reverse, I've just been inciting characters to 2, and that's what I really use my stamina on. I have the story completed, and I believe I just haven't done the hard portions of it. I'm also in the last act in the task mission list. So, for me, I'm pretty much doing the same thing as well. I finished the story literally just yesterday. I believe I haven't done hard in chapters 3 to 4, but I have been also inciting. I think I have my main 3 that I've been using to incite 2 already. It's just been pretty pricey to level up. I don't know, it feels like it goes down fast. The mats for it at least. And other than that, I haven't really done anything. I think I finished the story portion of the event. I don't know if I've done everything in the event yet, but I guess I should probably check it out before it leaves, unless it already left as I'm speaking. But I forgot to add, but I'm going to try and get my first Uma to UB in speed. What do you recommend? The highest I've gotten is a UC, and I want to try it. Thanks for the video again. If you want to try it just for the sake of trying to get UB speed, then I would say 3 speed. Depends where you're trying to set this up also. But most likely 3 speed. You're gonna probably have to drop a guts card and just run Sataki Mei, Guts, and Wise, just one of each. At least that's the only thing I can think of, because I can reach UD, and if I'm really lucky, UC and speed with only just 2. Trying to reach UB, I would most likely think you would need 3. But I think it all depends on what the purpose of you wanting to reach UB at the moment. If you're trying to reach UB for the CM, I probably won't advise it, because I can't even get 1500 when working for stamina, and also trying to get at least power and wise to 1200 plus. At least that's what I'm going for. If you're simply just going for the speed, and at least try to get stamina to 1200, I guess. So yeah, if that's only for the CM. If you're just doing it just to try getting it, then go for it. If it's just for fun. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Ren. And Nova, if I didn't say thank you. Next comment's from Cheese. And this is where we talk about the Sounds of Earth stamina card. So, nah, the Sounds of Earth stamina card is like the best stamina card in game now. That would make sense, judging that it is the most recent stamina card. But I feel like the Super Creek card is not as far behind as what you might think. The Super Creek stamina card has been pretty relevant throughout the whole time this game's been out. It used to be the best, then it just slowly just became just like good, or one of the good stamina cards to have. So yeah, it's understandable if the Sounds of Earth card is the best stamina card in the game. And like I said, I do apologize for those who saw yesterday's video and were thinking about pulling the Sounds of Earth card, and I sounded kind of disinterested in it. But I do see why it could be the best card. And let's see what she says here. At 2 LB, she's better than Max Limit Broken Creek, basically, and her skills are all really generic, so she can be used with most, if not all, strategies, race lengths. If anyone else is lacking stamina cards, it's definitely a good one to go for. I agree. At this point, I do agree. But kind of hard to justify pulling for the support card, especially if you're trying to save. I think if you have a stamina card already that you're comfortable with, like for example me with Super Creek, I wouldn't pull for it unless you really want an upgrade in stamina card department. I have a lot of stamina cards, it's just a lot of them are at level 30, and so I just really stuck to Super Creek because it's still a good card. As for the skills, I think besides 2 skills, one of them being a skill from the event, which was a long distance one, I think it was faltering leaders or faltering runners, one of those for Super Creek. That would probably be the only one that requires an aptitude or strategy race length, which is more, I think, more of a strategy, because I think it's leader. And then the rest of the skills are also pretty generic, because both of them do have last leg. Obviously, both of them are 2 different stamina recovery cards. Arc Maestro being in Super Creek, and then Breath of Fresh Air? Is that the one? Whatever it is. Breath of Fresh Air and the other gold card and the Sounds of Earth card. So it all depends on your situation, honestly. So yeah, if you guys want to pull for it, if you guys really need it, go for it. If not, then simply skip for it. I actually used my 18k gems trying to get her, but wound up with 6 off banner 5 stars. My gacha luck on Uma is insanely bad. I never get stuff unless I go for pity. I think I mentioned this before. I've only gone for pity once, at least from what my memory is telling me. That would be for Measure Ramano, the 2nd anniversary, because I did manage to get 3, and then I couldn't get her before the pity, so I did just get her the final copy at pity. But I think my luck in reverse is worse than Uma, to be quite honest. I'm gonna just keep it real like that. Other than that, I don't know if I missed anything in this comment. I don't think I did. I'm gonna just... Yeah, I don't think I did. So, yeah, thank you, Cheese, for the comment. And lastly, we do have a comment from Eugen regarding for the Uma's distance aptitude that changed. The same goes for Haru Urara. Whole aptitude pulse aptitude. Aptitude is Mao B and turned into Mao A on the New Year's Urara costume. I did take a look at that and it did. So that's kind of surprising. I didn't notice that before. The Stamina Earth is quite interesting and can help my Twin Turbo in both ways. So if I decided to go for it, I need to drop waiting to reprint of Y Sports Bourbon and hold off limit breaking my Stamina Creek, currently at 1 LB. Same goes for giving up on the release of Grand Cheval, which I feel almost there to come. When I don't know when Cheval Grand would be released. I don't know her wins. Because he has been killing it. Like after telling me that it coincides with the race wins, it's starting to make sense. So if I think the next, we're talking about G1 wins, I guess. Let me check here. What is this? Oh, here. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what her race wins were. Probably check website. I'm trying to see. Here we go. So first in that would be this month, so no. That's a G2. Another D2. Huh. Oh wait, Takura's a Kinen. Got 9. I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna go with G2s, then maybe in March. Oh, yeah, maybe in March. And yeah, I don't really see any other one. The other two are like in November, so we're pretty much heading towards the end of November. I don't know. Cheese can probably predict that better than I did. When it comes from drawing, I don't know if I missed anything from the last comment. I think I should just move on. When it comes from drawing gacha and support cards, in my history, I went from 60k worth of rolls during the Grand Live release, 2nd anniversary, and 2.5 anniversary that ended up with a max LB of Light Hello, Speed Tachyon, Speed Kita, and Ramino with 4 LB for Speed L. That is crazy. But on the previous CB Creek banner, it was a godsend. With 200 pulls, I managed to get 6 SSRs with 2 LB CB and obtain newly speed Kitasan for me to level it up during that time. That's not bad for 60k. Anyway, I have 60k jewels once again, and may use 30k enough to secure the card, but I need to wait for this next announcement of this month's Pocket Tube. I still have 2 Rainbow Limit Break crystals and 2.5 anniversary SSR exchange ticket. Well, I can just rent it up, but it will limit again my choice when selecting skill supports. Well, I think it will only just limit you if you're planning to use it. So most likely for like a long distance. I don't know if you use stamina cards out of long distance. I definitely don't. Maybe once in a while for medium distance, depending on the situation. But oh wait, with Great Escape, yeah, I could see you using it a lot more than I would actually, unless I start getting used to Great Escape, because I suck at making Great Escape units. Anyway, Samson Big, that piqued my interest. That will be on my Uma's wish list, and looking at her height, it would be less than 145 centimeters. The next League of Heroes details is officially announced, which is Kawasaki Dirt 2100 meters. Nice. We get a dirt one, which would give me a reason to level up Hoko Tarumai. Perfect, because I was looking for a better dirt user to use, and when they had the rerun with Kopano Ricky in August, they gave me Hoko Tarumai, so I wish I had Kopano Ricky, but it is what it is. Other than that, Samson Big, it does fit your height requirement, I guess. So hopefully you'll be able to pull for her as well. So, or if she does get released. So with that being said, that is gonna be pretty much this video, guys. From what I remember, I don't know where it is at this point in the video, because obviously I'm doing this at a separate time. But if I'm not mistaken, we ended off with a UG6. I think only getting around 1300 in speed, 1200 in stamina, both guts and wise being at an A+. And then I want to say power was in a S+. In thousands for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. UG6, nothing too special if you guys have made it this far already. But yeah, if you guys did make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and let me know who you guys are bringing if you guys haven't in the next CM, or if you guys are going to be pulling for the, I guess, the either Tap Dance City or the Sounds of Earth stamina card. Seems like the card has been chosen, but Eugen is waiting for the Pocket Tube, so that's understandable as well. For me, easy skip, only because 1, I have Super Creek, so I'm okay with holding off a little bit, and 2, I just want to keep saving for any future banners that I may want to really pull for. But other than that, just comment whatever and we can talk about it. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.